We talking about Henry far as race, but it's insane. Ain't nobody scared of Henry, man. Henry is a toxic rig and a trolling rig that wants to troll and be toxic and cocky. It says get on all the damn time, you know. We get on all the damn time. They said my way or Henry way. I said, well, that anyway, nobody's scared of you, Henry Frost. Cat council, nobody's scared of you, Frost Charge scared of you. Everybody's scared of you is yourself. Everybody should be fearing the charge carrier is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Spiders, like for everything I said, that's not the only remedy to defy either. When you're facing charge carrier, you want me had to be on your P's and Q's. What's the sign? What's the sign? When you parry full strength, just think about what's going to happen to you when it happens. Well, ain't nobody scared of that. Hell, not even my Uncle John's scared of that shit either. And I've been calling out Henry most of last year, and this year too, and then in 2022 and 2020, even years ago, because Henry was at his peak then, and he was already master rank. He was already at master rank on the PS3 version, but he had over 2,500 player points, and he was at 5,000 available points, and I said, okay, he was going to be already this legit on 6, and probably would have been already master of legend. You know, but it was stopping from getting the legend rank in the probably number one breed in the world. He was chasing to be the number one breed in the world himself. That cockiness, the toxicity, and talking smack about charge, and then mimicking mains. It wasn't your main at first. Really was your main, and I already knew that from the beginning. I know you're ignoring me right now, but you can't ignore me when it comes to charge, because you're going to have to deal with those mental, whether you like it or not. You don't give them the run back, you don't give them the run back, that's fine. But just know that was an L. Loser. Because honestly, you didn't want to give them the run back. But you're going to have to. I mean, you lost to that player, so you're going to have to figure out how you're going to beat that charge character too. Like I said, beating the Bisons. Now that Bison is already back from undead pretty much. And beating all the guys worldwide, all the Cammys worldwide, all the Chinese world, counting myself worldwide, and beating all the other henchmen from Team Shadow and Team Delta ain't going to be easy for you. You got to give them the run backs. You don't give them the run backs, that's fine. But just know that's karma for you, Because obviously you don't learn. I gave you until November, obviously. Get it right in calculation. All of this hell to pay, there's hell to pay. Like I said, you got into the middle of November. By then, sure, I had my console serves as all digital by then. I'm fighting game commander, the Horde 8-bit dough fighting game commander in my hand. Tenfold in my hand. Waiting for this moment. Because Henry doesn't run. He doesn't want to face these matches. He's not man enough. People are scared of him in character. Nobody's scared of a clown. For as a person that will be toxic and trolls himself. And then do the roundhouse like it was over and it wasn't. You know people can absorb that roundhouse too. Parry that roundhouse. Especially when you did it too. Think about that too as well. Like I said, Henry is teaming right now. He don't know what to do against Team Delta and Team Shadow right now. I'm gonna say spider. I said, well, not every charge has a spider. That's a sign. Ultimate demons at its demons at its finest. And I told him, and I said it again, until you actually play this match, you can't say you on the level of that player. And I know he's probably been playing the Bisons, or if he's running to the Bisons, I'm sure. He hasn't beaten them yet, I'm almost sure, with no wins at all. But I told Honey this from the beginning. I told Honey this, you wasn't gonna beat that match in the Bison return for 9 days. I told you wasn't gonna beat that match up. Told you that. Told you that. From the beginning. From the beginning. You wasn't gonna beat that match up doing what you're doing. When you did it, they're gonna break you right out of it. Anyways. Like I was saying, obviously, it's just adding music and you're doing obviously. But like I said, you can't be a charge carrier doing what you're doing, Mr. Son. That's hell to pay. That's hell to pay when you parry full strength. You know that's esports as well. And I told Honey, I said, nobody's scared of you, man. Nobody's scared of you, or you're just a tosser and a cocky for you. Nobody's scared of you, man. Nobody's scared of you, man. Nobody's scared of you in Tekken either, because you probably throw yourself in that corner. And I said, well, that's going to cost you there in Tekken as well, and all other fighting games, including Mortal Kombat and go over those grabs too, because the weight grabs help build your X-ray. Also, but you get tapped right in no grabs, which is the X and Y button. I think it's the X and Y button on Microsoft follows the great text, and it's not lucky guess because that's salt for the opponent. And triangle and square button on Sony, no flips. Done did no flips. But you knew that was coming though because you was facing a charge with no flips. That was obvious. That was obvious. So I gave it to the Ben on November. Obviously, which should be more than enough time for you to face a charge character, pretty much. Because you're gonna have to learn not to do what you're doing with Ryu later. Because when you parry full strength with Ryu, you already know what's gonna happen to you on Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well. That's gonna eat the glass. That's what you help being low or not. And I told Mr. Sana, I was like, you're not gonna be able to throw yourself with Ryu, and know if you throw yourself, it's gonna cost you dead when you're facing those matchups. So like I said, when you face these matchups, you better get those runbacks. I'm not playing. Nobody's scared of you, man. Nobody's scared of you. You should be scared of yourself because you know what's about to come to you. You know, but once I had that horror fight, Commander 8-bit dope Commander in my hand. See what you obviously do once you get tapped out of it. So I knew he was gonna do the real hero. I said, yeah, you're on my level now. I said, well, who's legend, who's not? Who's legend in rank, and who's not legend in rank? You already know the answer to that too. But I told Honey, obviously, you want to keep doing what you're doing, really? Somebody got to teach your lesson to not to mimic mains. Also, not to be toxic and cocky, which you are. And you're not to say you're not, you are. And teach your lesson to give romance against the match you're not going to be able to beat. And you already know why. So like I said, Mr. Son, you got until November. What you're doing with really is not fair. You're avoiding these matchups purposely. Jordan was about to come to you once someone comes on once I had that horror 8-bit dope fighting command turbo in my hand, pretty much. So like I said, you can't beat this matchup doing what you're doing. All you're doing is being toxic, cocky, and a clown. And a clown in a bad way, as far as being dumb, as far as certain things you're doing with Ryu too. So like I said, nobody's scared of you in first person either. You already know. I saw your gameplay on X Defiant. and you troll yourself again. So you can't do that in Call of Duty because somebody's going to either Melee you, or they're going to shoot you or blow your head off in that game pretty much. And I wasn't impressed with that gameplay too, Mr. Son, either. Nobody's scared of you, man. Nobody's scared of you. She was scared of yourself. Once I do conquer and Capcom on Microsoft, pretty much, and the game is cross, and Ultra Shredder 4 is cross-gen, so I should be able to play you cross-gen, obviously. You will throwing those F-bombs left and right. Oh, the F-bombs are hanging on. Oh, the F-bombs are hanging on. She already knew those L's were coming, too. And why you lost, too. You kept burning full strength, that was one thing. Two, you kept trolling yourself. Three, and you kept going for those flips too much and grabs too much. So think about how you lost, too, and that's probably thinking how you had those flaws with Ryu, per se. How you lost against those matches I obviously told you about worldwide. Including for all the Henry and Team Shadow and Team Dust right in the same time frame, Mr. Son. You can't be the character doing what you're doing by trolling. That's not the way to win. That's the way what Diego brought in his book, knowing that Diego the Beast from Heroine Nostalgia wrote in his book. That's the way to lose. That's how he conquered the good rules, even the bad rules about the rules of good and bad, trolling themselves or parrying folks, and he broke them out every time. Diego, the Beast from Heroine broke him out of it every time. He made him pay. Especially when he parried false strength, he made him play with the Ryu soccer move with Evil Ryu. You made him work his fingers for that. Same way with John too as well. You don't parry full strength against a guy who could first kick you right out of it. And if you do it with your health being low, or the over 4 red auto medical and the bloody gory kill to esports. You can't do that. Not the way to win, it's the way to lose. And I showed you in my daily recaps why you don't do that, obviously. The reason why you can't beat that match doing that either. What you're doing is not fair. You know, remember when you making yourself like a clown, Mr. Son. And nobody's scared of you in Call of Duty either. Any of the Call of Duty. If somebody would beat you in a one-on-one match, including myself. You know, I already beat Prestige Master in World War II on Microsoft by then. So yeah, nobody's scared of Henry right now. And it's just trolling himself on social media, and he's not responding to my stuff. He's responding, but not the way you would want to respond on social media, pretty much. And like I said, we got into November. I'm sure he's playing the game right now, Street Fighter 6 right now, I'm sure. But I know Henry's not training. He's just going to troll like usual. Troll like usual. He already knows I'm roasting. If I'm roasting, he knows I'm right. I'm not wrong. Especially when it comes to charge characters. Because charges make it harder for the shoulders, especially the Ryus. No flips, no parrying full strength. A lot of Ryus defy that memory too much. This is why my Uncle John said do is any Ryu in Capcom yet. Because of that. A lot of people defy that memory too much. Just somebody just silence him. Or shuts him the hell up right now like me and John. But anyways. Like I said, Prime JTC was different in Capcom. It was like Prime Me and retro games in certain fighting games, counting Tekken, was different then. Prime Me and Yu-Gi-Oh! Far as destroying the decks and wrecking the decks installed was different than even now. And Prime Me, Fast Friends, and retro game again, 100% that was Prime Me then and Prime Me now. Nearly a decade later, but anyways. And then, when he had the battle points, obviously, he was at his absolute peak then, but when he changed his gamer tag, then he defied his memory on my low, obviously. I said, well, it's a very good memory, I can't lie, but you define it with toxicity and cockiness. Someone's going to have to humble that in November, when November comes around. So once I do conquer Heroine and Capcom with that horror 8-bit dope fighting commander, I want you to shut the hell up right now. Because honestly, with Ryu, the way you play with Rhea. It's not the way you play with Rhea. It's cockers and toxicity, and I'm certain of it. So, no matter how many donkey kicks you do in 6, you won't be able to do it in all straight or 4 rounds, because you're just going to do all the roundhouses. But no matter how many rounds, it wasn't going to be over yet. You don't know what's about to come to as far as beating you with Rhea, pretty much. So I know you're going to drop the F-bombs. We already know this, but I know you're going to break that dual sense, or both dual sense if you got both rounds, and that's going to be $360 out of your paycheck. Because you broke both dual senses. Damn, honey. Then a lot of people laugh at you because you thought you was going to put fair in a charge scale heart, or normal charge scale heart, or a true charge scale, or wild normals, but charge scales on it didn't work out to your favor either. It didn't work out to your favor either. You might scare you on Call of Duty because all you're going to do is try to send constantly on my own and kind of getting kills. And I said, well, based on what I saw in Cold War, in your gameplay, I know that the clip was over a year old, obviously. You trolled yourself. And one of them might blew your head off with this melee with you, because that was any Steve Medley would blew your head off with this, what it's made with you, the butcher knife or the sledgehammer, hit you with the sledgehammer or hit you with anything else. Not impressed with that gameplay on Call of Duty too, and as well, and that's the problem. Nobody's scared of you on that game, man. You just troll yourself and you just being toxic. And you rather listen to the same music. Not the only favorite rapper to listen to, you know. Including Conrad, I said Conrad's not the only retro artist to listen to. There's Voltron, there's Power Rangers, there's Thundercats, Thunder Force. Stand Up Against Myself, and nobody listen to that song, pretty much. You rather listen to the same stuff, and you would rather play the same games because obviously you already know what's coming to you, obviously. But you know I'm right though. I'm not wrong. Because when it comes to rage quitting games, you can't disrespect the win with Rhea if you're gonna keep preparing for the fight is memory with Rhea. You know what I'm saying? Spy. So, well, when you're facing a charge, you're facing demons. You hate demons. But anyways, like I said, if you face any of the matches I told you about in Capcom, obviously, you're not gonna be able to beat them doing what you're doing. Preparing full strength is not the way to do it. Going for those fists is not the way to do it. And going for those other grabs is not the way to do it. And doing what you're doing by throwing those B reversals, by rushing into it, it's not going to work to your favor either. It's going to lead to you having that karma and toxicity and saltiness. And I know all my friends on PSN and on Microsoft, once they get the Microsoft console in November, they're going to laugh at you. Because you embarrass yourself in front of a person that was going to conquer, which was me, obviously, and you embarrass yourself. You know, a lot of people ask how did I conquer Henry, obviously. I said it wasn't hard because we all knew what he was going to do. And a lot of people saw your gameplay, and that was the reason I made this playlist. As far as I made the ones where I can show my replays against Henry and Microsoft. So you know, the game was caution. I can show you what I did. Henry did caution being the replays, and really I can beat all my replays, and you know, I can get more beats on those two as well. I made a playlist for that. It's at zero right now. But once I record those replays on Capcom for us to conquer Henry and Emma's battle, you're gonna see them in the session. I'm almost sure of it. So, but I was the host though. I left because I obviously beat him, obviously. But he's gonna drop that bombs. We already know he's gonna drop that bombs for sure. As I told you can't be a charge guy doing what you're doing. Parrying full strength, too many flips, too many grabs. But the other grab and the flips. But you kept doing the murder roundhouse, you kept being cocky, kept being toxic, kept being a clown like usual. And knowing that the fact he wasn't going to be able to beat that match of doing what he was doing. Especially the guys, per se, all the guys who are around. I know about all the guys around. I watch the tournaments every day. But anyways, even on Twitch as well, on my phone. But anyways, even on TV too. But anyways. A lot of reasons have won the tournaments. Or some reasons won tournaments in Capcom, but not as many bars that not to anybody that's won most matches with Rhea in Capcom for us, the tournaments has been Diego because he's been way too good with very good and bad. And he has Akuma at legend rank, he has Rhea at legend rank, and he has Ken at legend rank as well. You know that Ken is not his true main. Diego's main is Ryu, and Kuma as far as Evil Rio, obviously. Evil Rio's not on there yet. But you never rule out that character being on 6, obviously. 6, obviously, Evil Rio, obviously. But, like I said, you can't spend the beat with you can't spend the beat down with recurring full instructions or something. It's going to cost you dearly. That's probably why he's been playing the same games or playing different games, because he already knows he's mashing those buttons with a dual sense, especially parrying full strength and rushing those B reversals. I said, well, you can't regular those results too, as a song, but you have to honestly shut the hell up when it comes to rage splitting games, because you don't know your factual. You don't know your factual like the way I know my factuals. You know, you can't if people are rage splitting against you because you're toxic and cockiness. Now, if you're doing it, as far as being rage splitting because you know you run into these matchups and you already know about to have to face the true matchups, as far as charge carries from Team Delta and Team Shadow, the leaders, and Kenshin pun intended as well. So like I said, you can't beat these matchups doing what you're doing. You want to keep doing what you're doing, so big, but it's going to be to your demise, Mr. Son. So they're going to say inspire. I can't stand this matchup. How do I beat this matchup and do things like that? And I said, well, you can't let the river really. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. Your win loss is going to suffer in the process. Trust me. Because when you underestimate that matchup, that karma's going to really hit you in the ass really hard, Mr. Son. When it happens, I told you so. And I had that hoary 8-bit though fighting commander for Microsoft in my hand just to prove why that I beat you in Capcom. And I know you're going to say that's unfair, good model controls. I know he's going to make that Ryu face or make the reaction with the Ryu face. I said, well, you can't make that Ryu face on you can make that Ryu face on say what you can't do on 4, but you know what we talking about. You get that control. It'll say no, you're concerned. How I got the control obviously, but you can't expect to be a atrocious doing what you're doing. Obviously, it's gonna be to your demise. Anyways. So I know Henny's gonna say I cheated. I said cheated my ass, honey. He didn't want to give me the credit. Obviously, because I 3-0'd you in endless battle, in the best of 3, first 3 wins. But I'm gonna say cheating. I said cheated my ass again, honey, because you knew the medals would come with you, and know you wasn't gonna beat this matchup, including John too, but I done it. And you might run into John PS5, so you never Uncle John on PS5, so you never know. You might run home. You might not like facing that matchup either. But I told you this was coming though. I told you. I gave you a warning. I gave you warnings in all my screens firsthand. When you face the matchup, you went to deal with it, whether you like it or not. You like to escape from a lot of things. I said, well, you can't make those results either, Henny as well. You know what I'm saying? Spiner. I can't stand this round because they're not old. I know Henny's gonna say obviously the guys are old. All the guys are old. The guys are old. The guys are older or old period. I said, well, what that got to do with it? They're old, obviously, because they already proven and they already established in Capcom. I told you, you don't run again. The reason for the worst matchup for the reason is the Gals because of the parry breaks, too many flips, too many grabs, the cognitions with the roundhouses, the cognitions with a lot of things, any other thing other than really roundhouses, the typical one per se. So yeah, make sure y'all find me on YouTube, guys. Mergus Power 8. Or Power 8, nickname under it. First name was Cyber and Barter, nickname under it, but I changed the Raise Power 8. Raise Power nickname under it a few days ago. Make sure you find me on Egyptian Queen. My previous name was Egyptian Queen too. Also Queen name, but I changed the Royal Hutch podcast and Royal Hutch 6. Make sure you follow me on Xbox First Sony 5. Xbox First Sony podcast. You found all 3 of my YouTube accounts, because you found me on Instagram, Hutch Konami, Chun Li Women, WB1G2, and my other my merged Facebook and Meta account, Kyle Hutchinson, obviously. Make sure you add me on Facebook. It's my whole name spelled backwards. You'll see the Heaven and Hell picture on it as well. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, it's Win Queen 4. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Win Hut, Furry Kingdom. That's by Sony 1, Ready McKell, Retro Hutch, and Yuki Hutch. Ready McKell Raw. That's by Sony 1, Yuki Hutch, Retro Hutch, Furry Kingdom, and Win Hut. And that's by Sony 1. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Raiders Power 8. Raiders Power 8, nickname under it. Previous name was Cyber11. Prior to no nickname, but I changed Raiders Power 8. Raiders Power 8 nickname only because it was very unique as far as the name was concerned, but anyways. Make sure you follow me on Robo Hutch 6, Robo Hutch Podcast as well. Make sure you follow me on Xbox for Sony Forever, Xbox for Sony Podcast, as well as my shorts and stuff. These players are very demanding, you know. Like my content, make sure I leave a like and a thumbs up, pretty much. Like I said, Danny, obviously, anybody that plays him in the character, don't be a clown like him. He's only clowning himself and trolling himself and being toxic with real. Just cause, and being cocky with real too. There's so many homos there, and shuts in the hell up right now. Anyways. But yeah, guys, I'll start the stream right there. Stop the stream right there, obviously. The next one, talk about the sport wars, obviously. And me calling out Mr. Frank Falls and Michael Jordans as well. That'll be in the next stream, obviously, after this one. Okay, guys, I end the stream right there. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Raiders Power 8, nickname under it. Roller 6. Roll Hutch Podcast, nickname under it. Roll Hutch 6, that's my YouTube name currently. New YouTube name currently. Make sure you follow me on Xbox vs. Sony Forever. Xbox vs. Sony Podcast. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Women Hut, Furry Kingdom, Ray McKell Raw, that's by Sony 1, Yugi Hutch, Retro Hutch, Ray McKell Raw, that's by Sony 1, all from my Twitch accounts. Make sure you add me on Facebook. It's my whole main name spelled backwards in the Heaven and Hell picture. You'll see it obviously. Make sure you add me on TikTok, Women Queen 4. Make sure you add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. That'll be watching too. Chummy Hutchikanami and my new merge, Meta and Facebook wasn't on Kyle Hutchinson as well. So if I were on 4 Instagram accounts, and I'll set the follows on Troublemaker pretty much. Make sure you add me on PSN. That's with Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chummy, he, she, Moscow, he, she 4, and Super Nintendo 64, my endgame retro account without the ER as well. Make sure you add me on Xbox because I'll be playing on Xbox in November. Hutch Xbox, Alpha Hut 4859, Dark Away 66. Make sure you add me on Nintendo Switch as well because I'll probably get that in the summer. I'll give my gear tag for that eventually once I come with the gear tag for that. But anyways, yeah, guys, I end the stream right there. Yeah.